Friday night in Boone, North Carolina, inside the Holmes Convocation Center as the lights go down, and here comes the intro video, the new one in 2023 for App State. The Mountaineers already have a match win today. They're taking on Bellarmine as we get set to play our fourth and final match of day one of the 2023 Mountaineer Classic here in the mountains. Corey Hodgson team back with you on ESPN Plus to close down the night. And players on the floor ready to go. For Bellarmine, there's their starting lineup. The fantastic freshman Natalie Bland, Anna Lococo, someone always to watch, along with Morgan Caba, starting lineup for the Knights as they look to bounce back following their loss in 3 sets to Tennessee Tech earlier today. They had the 10 a.m. game against Tennessee Tech. For App State, their starting lineup, how about that duo of McCall Denny and Maya Winterhoff? You know, their combo numbers were eye-popping in the first match of the day. And we'll have more on that in a second. Lauren Pledger was big in that match as well, as App State got a win, 3 sets, a sweep against William & Mary earlier. It's time for our Ingles Recipe for Success. Things we're watching. You know what's just as important as the game on the field? The food. Ingles has everything you need to create the perfect tailgate or watch party. The freshest produce, USDA choice beef, and the largest craft beer selection in the Southeast. Make the perfect play every time at Ingles. The recipe for success for App State, the usual suspects. Who are we talking about? We're talking about McCall Denny and Maya Winterhoff. How about what they did in that 3-set win against William & Mary earlier? They combined for 15 kills and 8 blocks. So watch those two, Denny and Winterhoff. And for Bellarmine, the one freshman, you know that old group from the 50s and the 60s, the 4 freshmen. How about the 1 freshman? And that is Natalie Bland, who had a great first match, her first ever collegiate match when she had a team-high 10 kills in that game against Tennessee Tech earlier. So that's who we're watching. That's your Ingles Recipe for Success as the rest of the Mountaineers get introduced and they hit the court, the new TerraFlex court in front of the biggest crowd of the day here inside the Holmes Convocation Center. Can App State win another one in straight sets, or can Bellarmine challenge App State and give them something here this evening after they fell in 3 sets? Off we go, the nightcap underway here from Boone on ESPN Plus. Opening attack error goes on Gabby Brissett. This is a Bellarmine team that finished up their first match around 11:30, so talk about a layoff. They've been taking a break now for about 7 hours. Service error, that was somewhat of a trend for Alyssa McBean in that first match of the day against William & Mary. McBean had a couple of errors. She commits one there to tie the match at 1. As McBean ultimately had 3 service errors in that opening match. McCall Denny has App State ahead 2-1. Sometimes the way she plays almost looks not of this planet with how good she is. 4-2. McCall Denny got a kill. That's something that just, you look at it and you're like, how good can she possibly be? It's her 5th year, and she just keeps getting it done, drills it for the kill. Attack error goes on Bailey Vennard. Here's Katie Cruz with App State up 9-6. McCall Denny can't set it up any better than that. Katie Cruz, who served it, then Cruz found herself right up front in the proximity as close as you can get to the net, and then she just set it up for McCall Denny for the kill. She's got 4 kills now, does Denny. Brissett with a response kill. Gabby Brissett, the 5'10 sophomore. And she gets greeted with smiles after that kill. But, you know, may not be so many nerves as Sarah Rumley-Noble may have had us look out for. On the other side, it's Rick Nold, head coach for Bellarmine. Second season now with the Knights. In his former experience. And here's Perry again, who will serve in a 16-11 opening set. Maya Winterhoff, last-ditch effort there for Lococo to keep it alive. Kill! Delaney Grivengood. There she goes, that's that freshman. Watch Grivengood right here, kind of get the sign. She even got the shout from Winterhoff saying, go after it. Grivengood did. And she's got her first kill of the match. App State up 17-11. There's Winterhoff. 2 kills, and she hasn't lost a step. And App State loves to play quick, so quick that you blink and you look up and it's set point. Maya Winterhoff to serve with App State up by 11 here in this opening frame. Looking totally dominant, but Winterhoff, rare miscue there with the service error. Set point. Oh, salvaged by Ambrose. But Bellarmine gets that point, 24-15. This is Macy Garrison to serve for the Knights. Still set point. Plenty of buffer here for App State. And to win opening set is Ava Leahy. 25-15, a win in the first frame for the Mountaineers. Haven't dropped a set so far today, and they're doing it in convincing fashion. ESPN Plus, we've got our coverage. Final game on this Friday, day 1 of the Mountaineer Classic. We return to Boone on this Friday night. Nice night to be in the mountains. Second meeting here all time, the very brief series history between Bellarmine and App State. Series beginning just 2 years ago, and it was also in the Mountaineer Classic. Bellarmine got that win. And we're talking about not quite 2 full years, but coming up on it. So that's where that stands there. In fact, you have to go back. We mentioned that one September the 11th, 2021. Since this is another meeting, you know, the last time before that Bellarmine and App State met, it was October the 29th, 1983. Crazy. 83 to 2021. And despite there being, you know, what, almost 40 years between meeting 1 and 2. Now we've got meeting 3 coming not quite 2 years after meeting 2. So pretty interesting there how that's spread across. McCall Denny has another kill, her 4th. Service error. That time from Kennedy Roper. There's the bounce house. Yeah, good job, guys. There is the bounce house with the kids. They've shown up here on Student Appreciation Night. Could also be Kid Appreciation Night as they're having fun over there. Bellarmine with the point. App State couldn't clear the net. Here's another look. Let's get a second look at this. There it is, and give it to Jessica Schmidt. Schmidt is so tall up front at 6'5". App State kill McCall Denny. Now you know a McCall Denny kill, you can almost hear it with the way that she just thwacks volleyballs. I mean, it's like a cannon shot whenever she does it. It wasn't even that forceful of a serve. It just caused a lot of trouble for Bellarmine. There's more than one way to get a service ace. That's the way to really get one. Back-to-back service aces for McCall Denny. That's the ones you're kind of used to where it's just a powerful serve for an App State team that takes a lot of pride in that serve. We'll talk more about that after this on ESPN Plus when we come back on a Friday night.
Education is vital for growth and progress.
The Mountaineer, who has that heavy arm that Coach Noble talks about, crushing balls at practice on Wednesday was the report from her. A service error, which is an unfortunate way for the second set to end, but a service error by Bellarmine gives App State the win in the second frame. 25-14 in the second set after a 25-15 win in the first set. App State leads by 2 sets. The third set is next on ESPN Plus. Through 2 sets, App State leading Bellarmine as we're back on ESPN Plus. Corey Hodges, the entire crew here in Boone with you. Closing down, getting close to closing down our full day of volleyball. Working towards 8 o'clock on a Friday night, having some fun. App State with 25 kills to Bellarmine's 18 through 2 sets. Yeah, see how excited he is about those 25 kills? Either that or it's Nirvana. Could be one of the two. In front of this great crowd tonight with the cheer section here tonight too. On again, Student Appreciation Night, which has brought everybody out. See the kids there getting a chance to interact with some of the players as they come out of the tunnel. And of course, you've got everybody wants a selfie, wants a picture of Joseph. Everybody wants a picture with the App State mascot, and they're getting just that. They had the promotion on the floor between sets 2 and 3. That was one of the contestants right there who was getting a picture with Joseph. And everybody singing along to Neil tonight. Nice look through the stands and everybody out on a Friday. Yeah, got some of the women's basketball team out here tonight as well. Sprinkler and all, this is great. Showing support for the volleyball team coming out. It's this very familiar place for basketball. It's where they play here inside Holmes Convocation Center as well. Great to see the other teams coming out to support volleyball tonight. All right, that was fun. Service error to start this third set by Alyssa McBean. She's had some trouble with that in this match. I guess if that's the only area she'd like to improve upon, it would be there. She's been just out, but the thing about App State is that it's not really something they care too much about. They give everyone opportunities. They don't really care about the make-miss. Everybody primarily at the service line has that green light because they want to be aggressive with it. One all, and here's Kennedy Roper. Winterhoff. Smile, a little bit of a eyebrow raise after that. Okay, I'll take it. Alyssa McBean would love to get a good serve here. She does! A service ace! Alyssa McBean's been struggling with the serve so far today. That time she drills it. But that's what we're talking about. See, App State doesn't give her any extra pressure just because she struggled a couple times. She's got the green light. A lot of players have the green light for the Mountaineers to serve it. Now McBean, good effort to keep it alive. Tapped over by Grivengood. Bellarmine by a point. App State, Ambrose, Winterhoff, Denny, all with 6 kills apiece at last check. How did that get returned? Look at this. Maya Winterhoff caps it for App State. After all that, here it is again for Winterhoff, who has 7 kills just like that. Actually 6 3-set wins last year for App State. Didn't want to short them that extra 3-set win. 21-18. Not really much you can do there. As Alyssa McBean gets the service ace. 22-18. So McBean comes through with her second service ace of the match. Lococo. Tipped over by Grivengood. (23-18). Service ace by McBean to set up match point. This has been a comeback match for Alyssa McBean. Now she's got, what, 3 service aces? She struggled with that the first match today. Here she goes again. Service error. Again, you get that green light. 24-19, that's okay. Anna Lococo now to serve as Bellarmine tries to stave off match point. McCall Denny wins everything for App State on this Friday night. 2 matches today to open up the 2023 season, and McCall Denny punctuates a perfect Friday for App State. 3 sets perfect against William & Mary, 3 sets perfect against Bellarmine with a 25-19 win in set number 3 as McCall Denny comes through again. Winds up with 7 total kills, and she puts together the kind of Friday, the kind of opening day you would expect for a player with all the attention last year. 25-14, 25-15, 25-14, 25-19. App State wins it. Straight sets for the second time today. Wins over Bellarmine and William & Mary.